Hacking my PDA autistic partner's brain.
I don't know about you, but I didn't know what this kind of autistic PDA thing was. I looked it up, and it's pathological demand avoidance, which it really sounds like one of those things where someone's kind of just being an asshole, but they, pretend it's a disorder. But at the same time, I also, reading it, was like, oh, that does sound like me too. So I don't know.
Today we're talking about a term that we've invented to describe behavior called 10%ing, which is basically...
See, my problem here is it just kind of looks like they're in a cult. Like, what does that look in her eyes? Also, like, she's like doing this. It's like, it looks like a grown woman who's like leaning into her like weirdness because she just wants an excuse to be an asshole, which like I totally relate to. So I mean, I'm just saying, but what they look like they're in a cult. Like, what the fuck? Why is he shirtless in this video? That doesn't make sense. Does he really want to show off that tattoo? Does he think it looks that cool? Because it doesn't. His chest is whatever. I'm like pretty negative about men's bodies, but like his nipples are gross. I don't get it.
Anything that is brought to the table to be discussed. Z has a way...
Okay, this just made me laugh because it really felt like Z is her pronouns instead of her name, but it's probably her name.
Z has a way of finding the 10% that is wrong with it, and her brain hyper focuses on that so that she will always bring it up first.
Okay, so what I really want to say, and this is why I'm so conflicted about these people, is because like I actually think this is really useful. I have the same thing. Like I feel like I have an editor's brain, and I always want to make things better. And whether it's talking to my loved one or anything, my first thought is always to try to make things. Like we could call it 10%ing too. I might steal this from them, but at the same time, I'm like, if this chick always wants to make everything 10% better, what about her husband's appearance? That needs more than 10%. Why is she not saying anything about those couple of little hairs coming out of his nipples? Are you straight women really okay with that? Just like men having nipple hairs where there's just like 4 to 12 like long ones right there. Anyway, I just think it's gross. I don't know, straight chicks or bi chicks, let me know. Like, do you think there's not like at least 10% of his appearance you would be like really critical of if you were a 10%er?